Okay, let's start. Once again, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Pearl City chapter knowledge sharing sessions. I just recently took over events portfolio as a director, and this is my first KSS session. Definitely, I would like to take feedback from you all, what best topics we can bring out from the Pearl City chapter. And to start with today's, the session ground rules are take advantage of the chat box and you can network with the people and you can share your opinions, feedbacks, any queries. Post all your questions, post or in between also. You can share the questions. Speaker will take up when she's ready for taking the questions. And you all get one PDU for attending this KSS session. And today's topic is, as just now we are discussing, right? Funders. So interpersonal skills and intrapersonal skills are very important, even though we have a technical or any kind of skills we might have. So today's topic is mastering self-awareness, unlock your inner strength. And this topic is brought by Vasuda Kodirekka. And let's welcome Vasuda Kodirekka. Vasuda, can you on your video?
Yes, Saujanya.
She's
Thank you.
having, yeah, welcome. She's having 2 decades of industry experience as a behavioral trainings and coachings. She's presently working as a program manager for professional skills and SME at LTI Mindtree, Hyderabad. And she's a double postgrad in English and business administration. She's certified neuro-linguistic practitioner, life coach, executive coach, and contributing to the people's quality of life is her mission. Unfortunately, she learned the value of human relations the hard way after losing her mother and husband. She is a volunteer at Landmark Education and contributes to people transforming their lives to 2.0, just like she did for becoming a graduate after Landmark Forum. Over to you, Vasuda. And also one more skill I know about her is she's a great storyteller.
Thank
So
you.
welcome, Vasuda.
Thank you. Thank you, Saujanya. Thank you so much. I'm humbled and honored.
Yeah.
Good morning,
So,
everyone.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
yes, you can
Yes,
share.
you are audible.
Yes,
Yeah.
good morning, Vasudha. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You can share.
Yeah, sorry, Saujanya.
You can share your screen.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah. So just bear with my voice. I have a bad cold and bad throat. Okay. Saujanya, just confirm if my screen is visible.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, let me.
It's visible. Correct.
Okay.
It's visible, is it?
Your screen means
No.
your face is visible.
My image.
No, image
Now
is
it is loading.
No.
Yes, you can move it to presentation mode. Yes.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, Saujanya, for the confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay, so as Saujanya has mentioned in the introduction, these are the skills that we need in our day-to-day life, irrespective of the industry that we work in. So what comes to your mind when you hear the word, or what were your thoughts when you saw this topic and you were asked to register? So just shout out, unmute yourself and then shout out. What comes to your mind when you hear mastering self-awareness? Now, what is this? Don't I know about myself? I've been whatever our biological age is, right? So don't I know myself? Yeah. I request you all to unmute yourself and just share your opinion.
Hi, Vasudha. Good morning. Vidyadhar this side. So,
Hi,
when you
Vidyadhar.
see this particular topic, irrespective of the domain, be it in the professional life or the personal life, wherever we are, inner strength is something that helps us to achieve our goals or meet whatever we desire on those lines. So here, when we talk about unlock on your strength, I found that rather than any external support that we have, we should have some inner strength which actually motivates and takes it towards that line. That's what I thought, and expecting on same line in the session. Maybe please correct if I missed any.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Vidyadhar. Thank you for setting up the context. So, who is going next? Just share what are your expectations from today's session? 45 minutes.
I expect mainly that, Ravindranath from JSW's team. Unlock your inner strength. Sometimes we don't understand our strengths and will not be able to present ourselves properly to the top management. So
Yeah.
that maybe tips I expected from you.
Okay. Thank you, Ravindranath. One more person.
Hi, Vasuda. Good morning.
Good morning, Prashant.
Yeah, when it comes to the session of self-awareness, my perspective is everyone are aware of what they are capable, but what comes into the picture is how to present it when it actually needs. Is my perspective like everyone is brought up or they got to learn some skills through education or through times. But what the unfortunate thing is, we people actually don't know where to express or put forward the skills in the right times and the right place. This is what I mean.
Okay, thank you, thank you, Prashant, for sharing your views. Okay, so now let's see what is available for you for your time that you're investing here. What I am here to offer. So these are the things that I intend to offer to you in this 45-minute session, then followed by a Q&A. So this session will help you to know yourself newly, as Prashant has said. All of us know ourselves, right? So we will look at with a new lens, Prashant, and how you can understand yourself better. What are my inner strengths? As Ravindra has mentioned, yes, all of us have those inner strengths, but how frequently or how often do we bring it out, or do we bring it out at all or not? Okay, so we would, and as someone has mentioned, that instead of tapping on the external strength, first let's tap in the internal strength and how this knowledge can help you in your personal and professional relationships. So that's what I have to offer for you. Yeah, someone said something?
Yes, Vasudha, Swagat here.
Yes, Swagat.
Basically, what I am expecting is we know our expertise, we know our capabilities, okay, and but we have to know how to cope up with life's challenges, basically, with the multiple type of difficult situations where self-control is required and where emotional intelligence is required in our professional life as well as our personal life. So that is what exactly I am expecting from this training.
Thank you. Thank you, Swagat, for a valuable point. Okay, we'll touch base on that too. Okay, so let's before we get into this activity, I want all of you to just bring yourself into the session. Like as Swagat has mentioned, all of us might be at a different levels at the emotional front. But as I mentioned, for the time you're investing here, I want you to take full value. So for that, you need to bring yourself fully into the session. So may I request you all to sit up straight, and for who all the bandwidth permits, I request and encourage you all to be on video. If your bandwidth permits, if you're okay to be put yourself on video, that would be great. That would be amazing. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. and gently close your eyes. Close your eyes gently and softly. Take a deep breath. Slow, soft, deep breath. Inhale and exhale in the same slow, gentle, soft manner. So wherever you're sitting, get present to what are all the things or objects lying on to your left side. In your mind's eye, see that you need not open your eyes. Similarly, what are the things which are there lying on to your right side where you're sitting? Be aware of those things. And what are the things which are behind you? Maybe the cushion which is supporting you for your back, or other things lying there in the room. Just be present to those objects. And what is in front of you? And where are you sitting in the room? Your alignment to that particular room, the physical space that you're occupying. You're sitting in the midst of all these things. Let all those things be there wherever they are. Whatever noise is going on in your head about what to do after the session gets over, what are the activities that you might have scheduled, your brain will be taking there, but pull yourself back into this room in the midst of all these objects which you have realized right now, onto your left and to your right, onto your back and in the front. You're present in the midst of all those things. And you are here on this Zoom link in the midst of all this community, 68 of us together supporting each other to take full value from the session. Now take a deep breath one more time. Inhale softly, gently, slowly, and exhale in the same manner, slowly, and you can open your eyes. Can any one person share? How are you feeling? Yeah, I can see Venkata raising a thumbs up. Good. Now all of us are fully here, 100%. We don't have anything to distract us. We know where we are physically, mentally, and the community we are here. Now let's do this activity. Can you quickly grab a paper and a pen? I'll give you 30 seconds. Okay. Now I want you to draw a picture of yourself. You need not show it to us. Don't worry. None of us is going to judge your artistic skills. So that's only for you. So you can go ahead and draw yourself. Yes, Lavanya, do you have any challenge with the screen? Okay.
I have a problem with my screen, Ravindranath.
Okay.
It has gone.
Thank you, Ravindra.
It has gone.
What is gone?
Picture is not available. I'm only able to hear you, but I'm not able to see anything on the Zoom.
Okay. Is that the case with everyone?
No, 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 no.
No, I can
No.
see it.
Okay, so the others don't have that challenge, Ravindra. Maybe you could check your internet. Yeah, I think he logged off. Okay. Now, did you all draw your picture?
Yes.
Yes, Vasudha.
Yeah, good. So I'm just looking at where do we have those thumbs up, digital thumbs up, no? Okay, in chat or more. Yeah, Swagat has done it. So once you have completed, maybe you can do the digital thumbs up. Yeah. Now, look at that picture which you have drawn and put yourself out of that. You are not that person. Put yourself in third person shoe and then write the qualities of this person in the picture. Now, you're not writing about yourself. I'm not talking about Vasudha. I'm talking about Vasudha as though I'm a third person. I don't say, okay, I am good at this. No, Vasudha is good at this. Have I made myself clear? So you look at that picture which you have drawn and then you stand in the audience. Okay, imagine that if your picture is there on a billboard and then you stand in front of the billboard and you talk about that person whom you are seeing. Right? List out all the qualities of that person. All the good qualities, all the bad qualities, all not so good qualities, good, bad, ugly, everything you list down. Are we on the same page, everyone? Any questions, any doubts, please clarify.
Do I need to write all good and bad about myself?
Not about yourself, about the picture you have drawn, about that person. I know it's a tricky thing. Yes, you have drawn your own picture, but you are giving the qualities of that person as though you are a third person. You're not talking about yourself.
Picture is not resembling me.
No need, Ravindra, and it's okay. As I mentioned, we are not in a drawing competition, but you know, you're talking about Ravindra. Okay? You're listing down all the qualities of Ravindra. If anyone who feels that, hey, picture is not at all resembling, I don't reciprocate with that, then maybe you can pick up your mobile and look at the picture on the phone. Your single, your solo picture. But if you're okay with your artistic skills, you go ahead. Ravindra, now can you see the screen? Earlier you expressed the challenge.
No, I don't. I'm only able to hear you. I think there is something problem in the settings or something. I don't know. Okay, anyhow, I'm trying to open Zoom again, Zoom Workplace, but I'm not able to.
Okay. But audio you're able to hear.
Yes, yes, that is only the
Okay.
connection.
Okay. Good. List out all the qualities of the person that you see in the picture. According to you, what type of a person is he or she? Mention all the good qualities, not so good qualities, good, bad, ugly, everything you write down. Once you're done, you can just show a thumbs up. Yeah, whatever works for you, whether looking at your picture on the screen or drawing, whatever works for you. We are so much into screen, I thought it some variety to draw it. That's why I've mentioned that. But whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, now in this entire list, all the qualities that you have mentioned, divide it into two columns. One is good qualities and the other is not so good qualities. Just only two categories. Okay, I'm going through the chat. Sarita, you have asked me to repeat. Could you please mention what should I repeat? Or are you clear now? Yes, Sai Murlidhar, I just checked the chat window. It is not exactly mindfulness. This is not about mindfulness. Mhm. Okay, so have you made two lists? Just show me a thumbs up. So by looking at all the qualities that you have in first category, how do you feel?
Great.
Great, okay. One more person. How do you feel when you look at all those qualities in the first category, that is good qualities? What do you feel about yourself?
It's looking like some transparency of information. Huh?
Transparency of information.
Feel more positive about myself.
You feel positive about yourself. Very good. Good. Now let's see. Yes, Ibrahim, go ahead.
I'm knowing about myself, like
Yeah.
yes, I'm knowing about myself. What
Yeah,
I
you know about yourself. Very good. So most of the times what happens is if we have to talk about someone, we definitely give a big lecture. That person is like this, he has this quality, that quality, and all those things. But when we are challenged, when we are asked to speak about ourselves, we take ourselves so much for granted. We are like, ah, what big deal? What are the qualities I have? I'm not saying that everybody has that, but uh, most people are like that. So this exercise will make you feel good that yes, I have so many good qualities. Good. Now let's look at hmm, sharpening our axe. Like most of the times when an activity is given, we immediately jump into the action, right? So there were these two woodcutters, A and B, who took a competition of let's see who chops more wood by the end of the day. So they enter the forest and then they start, the person A starts chopping the wood, and person B sits for some time, relaxes, and then he sharpens his axe and then he starts chopping the wood. And person A is continuously chopping from the time they enter the forest. So there simultaneously the chopping of the wood, the sound of the axe is coming from person A and person B, person A and person B. So this was going on for some time. And after a certain point of time, person A doesn't hear the noise coming from person B. But person A is very excited. Yeah, I can chop more wood. So person A is busy doing that, and person B, he rests for some time and then he does the work. So what do you think he was doing when he was taking those pauses? Person B was taking few pauses.
Sharpening his
What do you
ax-
think he was doing? Sorry, Vivek?
sharpening his axis.
Yes, he was sharpening his axes. He was sharpening his axe. So that is what we need to do. Most of the times we think of adding more skills, more knowledge, which is good, nothing wrong in that. But we also need to sharpen the skills that we already have. Now you look at the list of the good qualities that you have, right? So against each quality, how can you take that to the next level? In that list itself, you can just write down your ideas there or thoughts there. That good quality which you already have, how can you take it to the next level? How can you make it better? Just take 2 minutes and do this one while I go through the chat window. And once you're done, you just raise thumbs up. Yeah, Ahmad, thank you for that question of any specific reason to use this phrase, not so good qualities, rather than mentioning as bad qualities. Yeah, I don't want you all to be harsh on yourself, Ahmad. Hate, bad, all these are strong words. So no need to write in detail, but just a blueprint kind of a thing. How will you make these good qualities of yours into better qualities? Or wherever they are, the better ones to the best. So how do you take it to the next level? Okay, so I see few thumbs ups coming. Good. Now you can, you have an idea how to work on yourself. So you can put this notebook aside. So who would like to answer this?
Can I say?
Sorry?
Can I speak now?
Yes, Ravindra.
So I found I just to make it good and it is better or more towards positive. Maybe that I should show more empathy towards others.
Okay. Okay, that is one thing which you have identified now, right?
Yes, yes. But I'm
Yeah,
practicing.
thanks.
I'm already
Yes.
practicing that.
Yeah, thank you, Ravindra, for sharing it. So in the interest of time, like you might not have answers at this moment, but this is one activity which I would like you, recommend you to do it on a regular basis. Okay, how you can move up to the next version of yourself. Okay, good. Now imagine you're in your office and then you walk up to the pantry. You pick up whatever your favorite drink is, be it coffee or tea or milk or green tea, whatever it is. So in your cup, you're carrying it and then you're on your way back to your working station, workplace. And then another colleague of yours, he walks in the opposite direction. He's fully engrossed in his mobile. He dashes you. He doesn't realize, but the liquid in your mug spills. So what do you think spills from your mug? What spills?
Irritation.
Sorry?
Irritation.
Okay, I said what spills from your mug. So you've moved one step ahead, Suresh.
Yeah. Instead of saying coffee, I thought, let me go ahead.
Yeah. So what spills from the mug?
My black coffee.
Coffee, yeah. If you're having black coffee, obviously black coffee is the one which spills, right? So now this is what we have to retrospect. So what spills? What's brewing in your world? Now any situation happens, two people don't react in the same manner. Agree? Even you
Yes.
can, see it in
Yes.
your own siblings or your own children. So they don't react or reciprocate in the same manner. So we
Even
need
my
to
wife.
understand what's happening within us. Okay. Sorry, Ravindra, you said something?
Even my wife.
Yeah, it doesn't. Because two individuals are different. Now, so wife and you at least are from different worlds till you got married. But look at our children. Both children brought up by the same set of parents under same circumstances and the same culture and values, but still they don't behave in the same manner. Okay, so when someone like as Suresh has went one step in advance, so you are either irritated or frustrated, but if that is the best friend of yours, you'll say, it's okay, no problem. I'll manage, kind of a thing. Agree? So we react in a different manner to different people. Agree, all of you? Just wave your hand. Hello? Yeah, okay, yeah. Ibrahim, you're showing thumbs up, but you're off video, so how will I see? Thank you. Thank you for switching on. Yeah, I recommend for whomever the internet permits, please be on video. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. So whenever any situation happens, next time, when the way you are reacting, how the black coffee spills from your mug, so it's a tea for somebody else, it's green tea for somebody else. So what is spilling from that coffee is not from anywhere outside in the world. It's there, what is in the mug that you hold. Similarly, the way you're reacting to that person, you're irritated or you're frustrated or you're angry, all those are the qualities coming from the second list that you have made, which is there in your cup. So whatever is there within you comes out. So when the other person said, most of the times, like human brain, we always say that, why did you behave like this? Or why did you say like this? Because she said that, I said this. We blame the others. But the thing is, others are giving you an opportunity to see what is it that you're holding in your mug which is spilling. So every time you come across, every time you encounter any not so good incident like this, then go back and refer your second list. What is your second list? Not so good qualities, right? Yeah. So from that, what triggered? Which quality has triggered so that this emotion of anger had come out? And then now that you know that emotion has come out, you circle it. Maybe with a different color, use color sketches or crayons or whatever it is. And then you work on it. So as you keep working on it for every incident, then this second list becomes smaller and smaller. So that is the aim. By the time we go 6 feet under the ground, we have the opportunity to make this small and small. Okay, good. What does this picture indicate?
He's digging.
Removing the garbage.
Okay, what else?
He's digging the
He's
ground.
digging. Okay. What does that sign post? Yeah,
Men at work and
men
road
at work.
Progress.
In
in the road.
progress.
Men at work. Yeah,
In
Work in
progress.
work in progress. So always remember, human beings are a work in progress. Human beings are never a finished product. Never, ever, ever we are a finished product. We are always work in progress. You can look for yourself. Take any incident, you don't react it in the same manner how you used to react to it 10 years ago. Isn't it? Same person, same incident, but you don't react in the same manner because you are work in progress. You have progressed from that level to this level now. So when we are, this thought is there, when we are in the presence of human beings are never a finished product, we are always work in progress, then exactly the same thing is applicable to the opposite person also. The opposite person could be your spouse, your children, your siblings, your manager, your peer, your subordinate. Thank you, Venkana, for putting yourself on mute. Yeah. So just like you are work in progress, the other person also is work in progress. So whenever
when this progress will stop, this work in progress.
Till we go 6 feet under the ground, it is work in progress. Okay. So either it is like 6 feet under the ground or we are like Ananta Vayu, right? So that is always work in progress. But how you can keep this in existence so that you become compassionate towards not just others, but also to yourself. We use these words like, how can I be so buddhu? Why did I do it? It is so stupid of me. So we keep telling ourselves all these words. No, we need to be compassionate towards ourselves also, because we are also work in progress. And whenever you have to react or shout at someone or you're upset at somebody else's thing, so when you know that, okay, he is also work in progress, your anger levels will come down, then maybe you can have a one-on-one open conversation. So this is what my expectation is, and this is what you have done. And because of the way you have done it like this is the impact of that. So you can include him in your project. You become more compassionate, more empathetic, and less, you can delay your judgment. So the moment we say our relationships, okay, when the other person is involved, definitely emotions are involved. Yes, no? Because we emote differently to different people. So we have different emotions. So we are not deep diving into emotional intelligence here, but we are cursorily touching upon, broadly, we have these 4 quadrants in the emotional intelligence. How much do you know about yourself and how do you manage yourself? Now, the self-management comes from all the list that you have made. So that gives you an access to manage yourself. And once you are settled with yourself, then your relationship with others, social relationship and relationship, empathy, all these things will come into play. Any questions so far? Any questions? Okay, so yeah, Saujanya, I have seen your message. So considering the time, maybe I'll give the link later for them to do the assessment. Will that be okay? Yeah, so there is, yeah. So there is a 10-minute psychometric test. I'll share the link towards the end. Maybe you can do it towards the end of the session. That is self-explanatory. There are close to 50+ questions, but it will not take more than 7 to 10 minutes. So you can do towards the end of the session. So we'll not do that now. We'll move forward. Okay. So let me play a video to you. Okay, let me know if my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
visible.
Okay, and is it audible?
Not it.
Not.
Yeah.
And she accused me of being a bad listener.
Now it's audible.
And I was like, you do know what I do for a living, right? Like, I'm a really good listener, so I don't know what you're talking about, you know? And then I took this listening class. Turns out I'm an absolutely brilliant listener with people who I'll never see again for the rest of my life. But amongst my friends and family, appalling. I was dating someone and she accused me of being a bad listener. And I was like, you do know what I do for a living, right? Like, I'm a really good listener, so I don't know what you're talking about, you know? And then I took this listening class. Turns out I'm an absolutely brilliant listener with people who I'll never see again for the rest of my life. But amongst my friends and family, appalling. Appalling. So I had this basic skill set that I never applied with the people closest to me and gave myself an out because, quote unquote, I knew how to listen. And so I realized I was a terrible listener. This was a blind spot. This was a gap. That awareness of the blind spot and the awareness of the skills that I need to be a better brother, son, boyfriend, friend, you know, I had to learn how to hold space for someone. And she accused me of being a bad listener.
Okay. So what are your blind spots which people have mentioned? Now, till somebody told him that he was a bad listener, he didn't know that. And he's in that business of listening, coaching people. Yes. Simon Sinek. So he didn't know that. So each of us, like human beings, have the blind spots. So the access to that is when someone shares with us. So now go back to your notebook and just from your memory, write down what are the blind spots, what your blind spots, which people might have mentioned somewhere or the other time. But then you said, no, just like he said, you know what business I am in, right? And you say, I don't listen. Come on, you might be kidding. Like that.
I have a question here. This is Shalini.
Yes, Shalini.
Like you said, many a time people might not be vocal in giving you that feedback, either due to your position or hierarchy or authority or whatever it is. And so the question is not to, I'm not looking to impress anybody, but I'm looking to understand how others perceive me so that I can improve on these blind spots. So what are the subtle cues, or what are the cues that you can identify among your peer group in order to recognize these blind spot, even if they are not vocal?
Okay, got it, Shalini. We'll go there in some time.
Vasuda, that message of 20 minutes kept half an hour back. Okay. We have another 15 minutes, including Q&A. Yeah.
15 minutes, including Q&A.
Yeah, not only 15 minutes. It's 11:17.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, if all are okay, we can extend for another 15 minutes. Show the thumbs up. if you're all okay. Session is
Okay.
going very interestingly, right?
It's really interesting.
No problem.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Vas.
Yeah, thank you, Saujanya, for that time check. Okay, so who would like to share? If you're okay to share, just share. What are the blind spots that you have heard from others? They told you that this is what your blind spot is.
You see,
But
I worked as a HOD for quite a long time. And sometimes, other person has said that I'm not that polite sometimes with others.
okay,
Maybe that may be a blind spot. I don't know.
okay, got it. Thanks for
I want to add.
sharing.
I want to add to the previous
Yes.
paper. Yes, most of us would have got this blind spot of not being polite. I agree to it. I just want to give a small example. Okay, recently it has happened to me. Okay, see, I am not only me. Most of us, if someone is in 30s here, right, they would be having something called anger. A lot of anger in them. They react to the situation very, in a very, negative way, right? That would have impacted them for sure. That would have impacted them. So it's not necessary that every time someone has to say you what is your blind spot. You have to realize, like, what had been my blind spot and out of which what is the negative that I have received.
Ibrahim, can you just put your microphone closer to your mouth?
Yes. Fine. Can you listen to me? Can you hear me?
Yes. A little better.
Yeah. Most of the time, you yourself would be realizing that, this blind spot has given me maximum negative impact. So you start changing, right? I used to have a lot of anger. I used to react to situations in a very negative way. Recently, the past 4 or 5 years, my emotions, my anger is coming a little down. Okay? And when I started doing PMP, right, I understood a lot of terminologies out of PMP, and those terminologies I started utilizing, leveraging in my daily life as well. Not only as a project manager, even in my personal life. One of the situations which has happened very recently is my son studies my son is doing intermediate second year. On 8th, he took me to his because the examinations are happening now. Secondary examinations are happening now. On 8th of so, he took me to his center. At 5 o'clock, he woke up. He was ready. I dropped him near the center, examination center, and I was traveling or coming back home. That was a Saturday. He called me again that, Daddy, I want to give you information. What happened? He said that, आज exam नहीं है. I did not react. He did not react. I said that, okay, fine. Wherever I drop, you be there. I'll come and pick you up. After that, my son, he gave a feedback to my wife, stating that Ibu has changed a lot. Because these things happen really because I started working on what exactly that I learned. So I just wanted to give you this information. I was too angry. I was very angry person, previously. If this situation has happened 5 or 10 years back, I would have bursted. But now I took it very light. I took him like I went. I picked him up and dropped at home. That's it. I did not talk anything about it.
Very good. Thanks. Thank you for sharing it, Ibrahim. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Vesta. I would like to share.
Yes, Venkana.
Yeah. So I'm Venkana Rupani. So earlier I used to work in a manufacturing company in power and oil and gas sector. So there I was a quality manager. So there, as quality assurance and quality control person, you have to be, you are bounded by the various codes and standards and customer requirements. So there, while implementing a lot of things, so I used to be, stubborn on many of the requirements. So many times I was given the feedback that I am not flexible by my bosses and also I mean, other department people, especially in the supply chain and there. So I have been working on that to be more flexible, but this is the kind of feedback. Also, it is sometimes related to the profession we are in, the responsibilities we undertake, but no, we can be working on the feedback.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Venkana, for sharing that. Okay, so see, blind spots, each of us have. We have blind spots, but the unfortunate thing about blind spot is we cannot see it for ourselves, only the others can see. Okay, so that's why taking feedback from others is critical. So I'm sure all of you know this Johari window. So there are certain aspects in our life which is called the public arena, which is known to self and which is known to others also about our life. We know it and others also know it. It's like open, everyone knows it. And there are certain things in our life which others know, but we don't know. It is my life, but I don't know. Only others know it. So they are like the blind spots. Now, how can I get access to my blind spot is when I take feedback from them. So when I take feedback from them, awareness about myself and the public arena becomes wider and wider. It extends towards the right side. So this public arena quadrant becomes wider and wider. And if you look at the other one, unknown quadrant, like you know about yourself, but others don't know. Now, how will others know about you so that your public arena can be expanded is when you disclose yourself, when you share yourself, when you share your experiences, your knowledge, your skill, your wisdom, whatever it is, then that's when the public arena becomes wider and wider. So our life's aim is making this public arena wider and wider. So as it keeps wider and wider, the size and shape of these 4 quadrants changes. So that's why some people say my life is like an open book. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any secrets. So that means everything is in the public arena. And if you look at unknown quadrant is the, what do I say, safe or no danger quadrant, because it's my life, but I don't know. Because I don't know, I can't share it with you. So that quadrant we are not touching at all. Unknown quadrant, nobody knows. Now, I don't know an incident which happened when I was a month's baby, except my mom or dad tells me, right? Otherwise, it's like an unknown thing. So getting feedback is the access to your blind spots. Now, Shavni, answering your questions, you can always, now you need to do that dipstick test. Now, is this person really giving this feedback? Is he my well-wisher, or is he giving it out of, like, some people are like, you, they want to criticize you, they want to put you down, all those things happen. So we need not take that feedback very seriously. So identify who your well-wishers are. Identify who is there giving you career guidance and then telling you what to do so that you can move up your career ladder or in your personal life. So identify those people and then take feedback from them. So that is how you get access to your blind spots. Have I answered your question, Shalini?
Kind of. Yes, got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. But you need to be careful about from whom are you taking that feedback. Okay. Saujanya, do we have the breakout rooms ready?
Yeah, if you want, I can enable.
Yes, you enable them. I'll tell you when to send them. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we will be sending you into breakout rooms now. So you will be with 3 or 4 people, okay, depending on the number of people that we have in the bridge right now. So what will you do in the breakout room? in the breakout room, you will share about an incident which happened in your life, which brought, like, till that incident happened, and the way you have handled it, and you came out, you emerged from that situation victoriously. You didn't know that you had that quality.
It's for a minute, Vasudha. Due
How
to the
many people
time,
will be going?
69. I think we can continue here if breakout rooms are not required, or else a minute is okay.
In the breakout room,
Yeah, how much time you want to give to the breakout room?
minimum of 5 minutes, yeah, because all of them have to
It's
share.
already 11:28.
Okay. Okay, then instead of sending you into the breakout room, we'll have it here itself. Can any one person share an incident which happened in your life and the way you have handled it? Till then, you didn't know that you had this quality or this inner strength.
Yeah, good morning. I could just pick up, okay, from some few seconds or minutes, okay. See, I was into technical side and I was there in Tech Mahindra. And as soon as I joined Techem, I was in a position that, yes, my life was settled, okay. But after
Your life
4 years,
was
after when I got
after
an
joining?
opportunity in Techem, Tech Mahindra, okay, I thought that my life was settled.
Settled. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the technology skill set what I have.
Okay.
But after 4 years, okay, due to one or other reason, I was laid off from Techem. Okay, and I was at that moment, I was completely in a shock at that moment. But what happened? Because everything is fine and everything going well, and all of a sudden, why they have laid off, I don't know. But from there on, there was a realization that I have to be up to date with the latest technologies. Okay, and believe me, even till date I was there up to date with Microsoft technologies. Okay, like take it to Azure, take it to microservices, whatever it is, because of which I can stand bold in front of the market and take what are the opportunities I get. Okay, so that is the thing what I would share about me. Thank you.
Awesome. So you didn't like some people get depressed or go down, and but you were not like that. You took that up as a challenge, and then you started upgrading yourself, right? So that's the inner strength, inner potential which each of us have. So depending on the situation we bring out. And most of the times we live our life as though it's like work, office, I mean, a home, office, that's all. There are no other buckets in our life. So that's how we live our life. Agree, all of you? At least most of us. Work, 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 work. That's all.
Correct.
Yeah. So now I'm giving you a window of how you can expand your horizon. Okay. So your inner strength is your mental power, your endurance, your willpower, as well. Venkata has mentioned, it's because completely of his willpower, he upgraded himself, right? So each to his own. Now again, depending on the journey that we have had so far, that quality comes out at that point of a situation. Like all of us were resilient during pandemic, right? So now setting up different goals, that is one way of challenging yourself, taking yourself to the next level. So you can add multiple things into your life so that your life is like a colorful bouquet. It need not be just two colors, just home and office or personal life and professional life. No, you can add many more flavors into your life so that it becomes a colorful bouquet. So I'm just giving you a hint. You can add many more things to this list. So you can have physical goals. Okay, so every day, what kind of physical activity that you want to do? Walking or gymming or aerobics or anything. Have some physical goals, have some mental goals, as Ibrahim was mentioned, and as I gave you that whenever the coffee spills from your mug, that gives you an access to that second list. Go back and check that second list, which is the quality that you want to work on yourself. And you can have your emotional goals. So, like earlier, if I'm angry with someone, I never used to talk to them for 1 week. Now that 1 week has come down to 5 days, to 4 days, to 1 day. Now it's only 1 hour. So I'm still working on bringing it down to 10 minutes or so, not to be at that emotional high on emotion for a very long time. So like that, you can have your emotional goals, and you can have your financial goals, you can have your family goals. As a family, we'll sit together and do some story narration, or play cards, or play ludo, or we go on family vacations, or it could be as simple as family walking to the closest park, having some family time, because all of us are so glued onto the screens. And you can have some relationship goals, career goals, or your certifications which are relevant to your field. And once you have made this list, you can have the smart, you can rate them as smart goals. SMART. When I say physical goals, now what? Be specific. Like I want to lose 2 kgs. I'm being very specific. By when? By the end of the month. So I'm giving a time bound. Now, is it measurable? Yes. If I stand myself on the measurable scale, I will be able to measure that. Is it attainable? Yes, it is. Is it achievable? Yes, it is. In 2 months, I can do that. So like that, for every goal, you set up a smart goal like that. Okay, I'm leaving you with that work, with that assignment, so you don't leave that work in halfway through. You continue that work later on, and then you can see how the relationship you have with yourself blossoms, and that reflects the fragrance of the relationship that you have with yourself. It reflects with your relationship on the others. So that's it from my side. Any questions?
Vasudha, I don't have a question, but however, I just want to appreciate you because the qualities or these characteristics, whatever that you have said, right? Most probably as we are all professionals, right? We would have within ourselves, but giving a polish to that and igniting it happens during this kind of session, right? Yeah, these kind of sessions really, give with bringing the potential of yourself, because you have the potential, you are bringing that potential. See, I just want to show you writing this kind of notes, right? This really do not happen when you sit for yourself and you want to do it, but it will not happen. It will not happen. However, these kind of sessions really will be helpful to you, will give you a kind of boost, right? So that you develop yourself. Yeah, you do have the qualities. I'm just reiterating. You do have the qualities. You know about your strengths, but bringing those strengths onto the paper, onto the screen, it's a greatness of the people like you, because you are taking the initiative. You are proactive in doing this kind of things. I'm really happy for this. I'm really happy that the PMI PCC has conducted this session. So thank you so much, Vasuda. It was really a very good session. It was really interactive.
Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you. Okay, if there are no questions, then over to Saujanya.
Thank you so much, Vasudha. It's a wonderful session. Actually, it's not, we are not ready to stop you, but at time we have to take care of the time. It's a wonderful session, upskilling, the power and that symbol, right? This Women's Day symbol, actually, that.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful session. Thank you all the participants for such an interactive session, and felt like engaging for another 20-30 minutes. Really, it should have worked well. Yeah, but next time, I think KSS one lesson learned is we can increase the time. with a kind of an enthusiastic audience, definitely we should increase the time for another half an hour. That's what we are thinking. And once again, thank you, Vasudha, for a wonderful session and making them involved with you and bringing their own strengths. Once everybody knows their strengths, but we'll forget and again, you remind us again. So thank you once again. And as a token of appreciation and thanks from the PMI Pearl City chapter, we planted 5 trees at Sundarban National Park on your name. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Saujanya, for the opportunity. So do we have 3 minutes time? I just want to end it with the one short video.
Yes, you can. And we can share that link in the team and the end we can run. So audience can give one.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Recently, you conducted one networking session at your office. Instead of that, you can conduct this type of self-awareness and self-upliftment program.
Yeah, both are there. So
in your
both are
office, but I don't come across. I am member of the PCC. But
No, I'm
this
coming
type
to
of
that.
program, I don't get anything.
Not in the office. It is not in the office. It's a networking session open to the members. I'll announce that now. Coming networking meeting, you can definitely
In
join
physical,
them.
in physical.
Yeah, physical. We have virtual and physical sessions also from the chapter. And these sessions give you one PDU and automatically, if you have given your PMI ID properly during the registration, auto-credited, this PDU will be auto-credited to your PMI PDUs. And this is an upcoming network meeting. This time we are trying on the Friday evening. Generally, we come up with on Saturdays and with the demand of and sessions from the members. Earlier, we used to have on Friday working days evenings. So this time on 21st March, Friday, we have this network meeting. So you can scan this and you can register and Rasagna will share the link in the chat box also. So I encourage all the members to register and registration is going to close soon. So please participate and we can all meet, interact in person.
Hi. I wanted to ask, are we going to get a recording of this session?
Yeah, it will be uploaded to the YouTube. You can. And coming to that, we have a SM handlers. You can scan this and you can follow all our YouTube, LinkedIn, all the SM handlers of the chapter. You can scan this and you can subscribe and follow. One QR code, you'll get all the links. So you might have received the network meeting link in the chat. From the chat, you can take that and you can Rasagna, did you copy the link of network meeting?
Vasudha madam was about to tell something. She said that she will.
Yeah.
She want to close it, but let us hear her, listen to her.
Yeah. We'll run with
After
that.
the announcements, I
We
will.
want to play that video and we want to send you with a thank you note.
We are very eager to listen.
That's so really happy.
Not your network meeting, but we want to listen to her.
Yeah. So where you want to share? You want to share that slide, Vasudha?
Yeah. So I have shared that link in the chat window. Now, first listen to my instructions. Don't open the link immediately. So that is a psychometric test kind of a thing. It is now don't analyze the question for a longer time. The moment you look at the question, first answer which pops up in your mind, you just answer that. Okay, so it is a scale, like most likely to less likely. Where do you see yourself there? So you need to answer quickly. That's why I said, though there are 55 questions, it will just take 7 to 10 minutes. That's all. So you can do it later, not now. Once the session is over, you can do it later. And the report it generates, now don't go for the paid version. The report, how much ever is available for free version, that is more than enough for us. Okay. So that you can do it later. Now, with your permission, can I play a video of 3 minutes?
Yes, Vasudha.
Okay. So let me. Share my screen. Just let me know if it is audible and visible. Is it visible?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Is it audible?
No, it's not. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's audible. But video is not visible.
Yeah, video is not visible.
Video is not visible.
Yeah.
Still
But the audio.
sharing.
We are seeing
Okay,
sharing.
I'll reshare. I'll reshare.
Only PPT is visible.
PPT is
Yeah.
present, but
Yeah, now.
Now, what do you see?
Yeah.
Now you can see the thing video. Yeah.
See the video.
Bon voyage. Bon voyage.
Yeah. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes. So Just be compassionate towards yourself and to the others as well. Okay. I have pasted a link in the chat window. Can you all just open that? Not the earlier one. Earlier one, you can do it later at leisure. Okay.
Looks you are not pasted to everyone.
Can you
Once again, because I
repaste?
cannot see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I am repasting.
I request all the audience to share the feedback, as we already shared the link in the feedback link in the chat.
No, Vasuda, we have not received any link.
Yeah,
Firstly,
it
I think
is.
you are selecting, can you select it to everyone?
Yeah,
Vasuda,
yeah,
last slide. Which one you want me to share? I can share from your slide.
yeah. There's one link of idea boards, no? Can you share that? Somehow I'm not able to paste that. I'm able to open it, but I'm not able to share it.
Yeah, done.
Have you pasted?
Yes, yes. It's in the chat.
Okay. Okay. Once you click on that, you will be taken to this page. When you click, what is coming up? Can you just share? Is this the page which is coming up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, listen to these instructions. Now, can you see this plus mark?
Yeah.
If you click on that plus mark, you will be able to type there. It's a sticky note, okay? So what are your takeaways from this session? What is it that you will start doing from now on? So you can mention here. Suppose by the time Venkana has written, Mohammed also has the same point. Then you can go there and do plus one. Just give a thumbs up, so the same point will be added. Okay?
Okay.
And the other side, what is it that you will stop doing? All this while you have been doing, being arrogant to people or nasty to people or criticizing people, whatever it is, okay? It's up to you to see. What is it that you'll stop doing? You can click on that plus mark and then start typing. Okay, I see stop in that. So what will you stop? Someone has written stop. Yeah. Try to identify, recognize others' perceptions about myself to improve myself. Okay. And if your point is already there, then you can do plus one. Good. Thank you so much for your takeaways that you have mentioned, and start implementing that in your life. Then see a better version of yourself, because you're always work in progress. Thank you so much, guys. So if you want to reach out anytime, I'll be more than happy to help people. As I mentioned, this is very close to my heart. Understanding people, or understanding, making our relationships better.
I request everyone to switch on their videos. We can have a pic together.
Thank you very much, Oscar. It's been a very good session. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you all for the opportunity. I thank you, Saujanya, for the opportunity, for interacting with so many people. Now, all of you have boarded onto my train now.
Thank you, Vasuda. Once if we can stop, we can have a pic gallery pic.
Yeah.
You can share your LinkedIn link in the chat.
Vasuda, I have sent a connection request in LinkedIn right away.
Yeah. You want me to post it here in the chat,
If you want.
Saujanya?
Yeah, you can. Done.
Okay,
Thank
are we
you
all
so much.
Sure.
Thank you
Hey,
so
picture
much.
is done.
Yeah, picture is done.
I know. I was looking elsewhere.
No, you're perfect.
So I'm not able to send, it says admin doesn't allow me, Saujanya. Maybe you can post that QR code yourself.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Shailaja.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Sarita. Thanks,
Thank
Sarita,
you
for
all.
this kind of
I
Thank you.
request everyone to give the
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Sarita.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Saujanya.
Meet you in the
Thank you.
network
Thank you,
meeting.
Vasuda Garu.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you,
And
Saujanya.
please
See
give
you
your
on March
feedback.
31st, Friday
Thank
evening.
you. Thank you.
Please give your feedback. It will help us to improve,
Sure.
because we are all work in progress.
Feedback is request more time.
Okay.
Try to give in.
I think for this kind of programs, it will be better on offline programs with a more time.
Yeah.
Probably on Saturdays and Sundays, rather than this 1 hour is very short for this kind of, especially for this kind of programs.
Yeah, thank you for the feedback. And actually, we have in person also network meetings. Do attend the network meetings. We have a wonderful programs during the networking sessions also.
Yeah, Oscar, can we
Definitely,
take one
Saujanya.
session
At
on
least,
the emotional intelligence, deep dive into emotional intelligence?
Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
useful topic, right?
Yeah.
Saujanya,
Yes.
Saujanya, I have a question.
Yes.
Generally, PDOs work for when renewing the PMP,
Correct.
right? So, if already reached 60 points, 60 PDO, after that, what will happen?
It's no problem. It will increase. You can have more than 60 also, but renewal will be whatever the period, right? Your expiry period based.
Okay. So, if
Mine is
renewal,
around 70, 77, whatever. It will
okay.
falls under our dashboard. That's it.
Okay. If a renewal day or time is still there for like 12 or 15 months and already reached 60 and option is enabled for renew. So if we renew, what will happen?
It will take you from the last date of your expiry date onwards. If you have till 10 months, if you renew now also, your this 10 months will be continued, and your next renewal, next period will start from the after 10 months only.
Oh, great. Great.
No
Thanks.
need to renew now. You have a, but definitely as a member in your PMI account, all these PDUs will be added. One day, what is your number of PDUs and all, it will be definitely helpful.
Okay.
Maybe 60 is the minimum, right? We need. So
Right.
achieving more PDUs is definitely a great thing.
And another one is there is second option as 25 PDU or something like get back, something like that, right? 60 is one option and 25 is
Giving
another
back.
option.
You're
Giving
talking
back.
about giving back.
So
Yeah, if you're
what is that?
volunteering for the chapter, if you're volunteering for the chapter and you're giving back to the society on any of the works involving the chapter, if you're involved with the chapter activities, then you can report that.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you once again, Vasuda. Wonderful session. Thank you all.
Saujanya, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Same to you. Bye. లాడ్ అయిపోయిందా అన్నం పెట్టావా ఇంటికి ఆ ఎలక్ట్రీషియన్ కనుక్కున్నావా మరి ఇంకెవరికి తెలుసు అన్నాను